going on. So.
What do you use, an iPod?
No, Jürgen actually built the backing track machine for us.
Yeah?
He's the engineer in the band. He's got all the technical knowledge, you know, and he did his own backtrack machine. So it's like 6 channels of it, so you can choose what you want, like click track and one track, and then you can have like strings and like say softer samples in stereo 2 tracks, and then you can have like, we have lots of different like industrial samples, you know, and we can have that on 2 tracks. So this mixing guy really can, you know, we need more strings today, we need more
nice.
Industrial sounds and stuff.
It's really nice.
And sometimes we actually also not today we're playing only, but normally we have in-ear monitors, all of us, and then we can have all the guys can have the countings, you know, in click tracks. I never need to count in a song normally, but today I have to do it because the other guys won't have it.
Please don't forget.
No, I'm trying not to forget, you know.
Okay. Do you have do you work outside the band?
Yeah.
What?
Everybody works outside the band. I work as a teacher. I've been a drum teacher. I started as a drum teacher in this school, you know. And then they didn't have a math teacher, and they asked me if I wanted to do the math.
So you're doing drums?
Yeah, now I don't. Now I only do the math actually. I'm not teaching drums anymore. So I'm only working half-time for the in the school, and the rest of the half-time I work in the studio recording. Now we're working Darkane, but I did the new solid work. Did work on that one, producing. Yeah, Dirk, and it was very nice recording him, you know. But it's very hard later on when you record other drummers. You compare it to Dirk, you know, and that's not fair.
Dirk is very, very good.
He's extreme. He was like a bit of a mind opening for me too, you know, because he's very much into the fast, really super fast guys, you know, and he kind of introduced me to all these blast beat guys and the guys playing extremely fast with their feet, and I was like, so you're into it, Dirk? Because I always thought of Dirk like he's got an extremely good groove, Dirk. And even if he's played blast beats or whatever, how fast he even plays, he's always keeping the groove, and that's not many drummers in metal that I heard that play that fast that has a groove too. But his approach to drumming is like amazing, you know. It was amazing recording him and everything.
It was easy. I mean, the kind of guy
he did like 19 songs in 5 days. He did 19 songs. So that was like amazing, and some of the songs were like songs they played live, like old Soilwork tracks also. So he did all the songs for the record and like 5 bonus tracks or something, you know, in 5 days. And and the cool thing about him, because when I work, you know,
if I guy, I mean.
Yeah, and he when he recorded the songs, he records the song from the beginning to the end. Like he doesn't want to quit, you know, playing in a song and then start over again, you know, because that's if I make a mistake, I just, you know, okay, let's go from here now, you know, and then we do a punch in, you know, and continue from that point. And most of the drummers work that way, I think. But Dirk wants to have the whole song because he wants to have the groove and the vibe.
And then he
do like you know 3 or 4 recordings of the song.
And then he choose the.
Yeah, and then me and Dirk sit down, you know, and yeah, we said like, okay, the chorus here is much better, so and the second chorus from the first take is not that good, so we take the first chorus from the second recording and put it there, you know.
Yeah.
And we collect the stuff, so everything is like played throughout the song, but then we put together the stuff.
That's great, so you can keep the vibe.
Yeah, and to me was really an eye-opener.
Do you do the same now?
No, I don't. I think because also we didn't know the songs, or we never know the songs quite good when we entered the studio with Darkane. We always had done pre-production, but we never rehearsed before a record. So, it's very much also Christopher being good help for this record in the studio, because, you know, when I get stuck, you know, I do the same, you know, for me at least, I hear the same fills and the same boring stuff all over again, you know, you repeat yourself. And Christopher said, you know, like, because he's got some crazy ideas for drumming, you know, and he told me, try this and do that, you know, and whatever. Because normally you have this popular, you know, thing about thinking outside the box kind of thing. And that's really helps when Christopher is helping me a lot with that on the new record.
That's great, man. I have a question regarding your drumming influences. What are your drumming idols?
My drumming idols, yeah. When I started playing first, it was actually the first like idol I actually had was probably Eric Carr in Kiss. Kiss, yeah. Because you know because when the first time I saw or heard hard rock, whatever, it wasn't an original cassette actually. It was Creatures of the Night with Kiss, and I was like 8 years old, and I was like. I don't know if I was that blown away by the music, but I was by the cover at least, you know, with the makeup and everything and the glow in the dark eyes, you know. And I just figured, that this has to be good because it looks so fucking evil, Not evil, but to me it was like totally new, I was like 8 years, and I heard, and when I heard the song I Love It Loud, that was like, shit, this is unbelievable cool, And I already had my drum kit, and I wanted to be Gene Simmons, but I wanted to play the drums, but I wanted to look like Gene Simmons, kind of, and be like him. And then later on I heard Motley Crue, and that was also to me like the huge step when Shout at the Devil with Motley Crue. I didn't have that shirt on, but I thought.
Yeah, I saw it this morning.
And so when I heard Tommy Lee, it was like, it was like, I still like his playing a lot, I think.
Yeah, it's really, compared to you, it's really easy, but it has some kind of.
Yeah, it's easy to. It's not that intricate parts he's playing and stuff like that, but his attitude. I think he was like more like John Bonham for the '80s kind of hard rock scene, because he's got a lot of the John Bonham sound, And I never heard Led Zeppelin until much later, since I didn't grow up with them. I grew up with Kiss, Motley Crue, Iron Maiden, Accept, and stuff like that. So, but I think he was the John Bonham of the '80s. At least that's what I think. And he's a great drummer. And later on, of course, Sean Rayner was really a big influence, and tons of other drummers. And I heard Dave Weckl the first time live in '89, together with the Chicoria acoustic band. So it was John Patitucci on bass, and Chicoria and Weckl, and that was a huge eye-opener too to me. And Weckl is still, actually on Tuesday I'm going to see Dave Weckl with Mike Stern band. So
where?
In Malmö, in Sweden.
Okay, so
and that's really, I think he's one of the, to me, one of the best drummers there is, because another, his playing is almost perfect.
Yeah, it's near to play.
He's near to play. Yeah. And I also think that he evolved from the first time I heard him. He was very much more accurate and stuff. And everything was great. But now he's getting more groovy all the time. And still he's got all the shots
with Freddie Gruber.
Yeah, exactly. That was totally new to him with all the,
natural
motion.
Flow,
natural motion, all that. So I think that, and I also think that there are some drum solos, or there is one drum solo specifically with Dave Weckl on his instructional video. He's doing it's like a vamp, a piano vamp, and he's playing a drum solo. It's a Latin song. And I think that's actually the best drum solo of all time to me. And of course, when I later on heard Giorgio Donati, that was like, I didn't know what to say when I heard it the first time, When I got that video from the first model drummer, in '97 I think it is.
Yes, '97.
And when I saw that, I was like, okay, whatever. And that's also the thing with Virgil, because when you go to clinic with him, everybody starts applauding, when he's playing his double strokes and his bass drum, and doing moon boots, But the thing that I like about him is when he's, gets on stage, he's playing like a rudiment or a rhythm in 3 with his left foot on one hi-hat. And I remember when he got out on a clinic I saw in Holland with him, he was playing like 4 against 5. He started playing that with his feet, 4 against 5, and then he started playing with his right hand on a closed hi-hat. He started playing 3, so he was like keeping 3, 4, and 5 with his feet and his right hand, and then he started soloing with his left hand. A little bit like Terry Bozzio.
Totally.
And that's what I like the most about him. And when you get into his music, you can hear that there are so many layers of rhythms in his playing that I think a lot of people actually don't notice about, or they think it sounds like all strange or whatever, and it does.
Too hard, maybe.
But it's a bit too hard, but but he is amazing also. There are so many amazing drummers, of course.
Okay, man. Thank you very much. Yeah. We are in Chicago here for the Chicago POWERFEST. So let's check Darkane tonight. Thank you very much. Hey, you have to come to Italy next time, right?
I will do that.
We should find out.
You should invite me.
I should. I have many symbols to carry.
I use yours.
So okay, no problem. Norbert,
it's the break the symbol.
Let's change.
Good.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
Let's take a picture together.